Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like people sometimes take that a little bit too seriously, and that usually throws me off when I go to people and they are like, yeah, I am, like, it's something that I just posted right now on my Twitter as well. When people are like, hey, I am the Omega Wizard 1337 and I'm a wizard from the dark realm of booty cheeks where I gather my powers. Like, no, I don't care about that. Like, no, just be yourself. Nobody is going to introduce themselves like just be yourself first and foremost, and if people want to know more about your lore, they will ask for it. But for a first impression, I really don't think that is necessary. And I feel like people are like conditioned to do so. And I'm thinking, if people want to know who you are, they will figure it out for themselves. You don't have to force, like, spoon feed who your persona is. Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like people should just do that. Like, if they want to play a certain persona, then sure, but then I feel like you're more of a role player rather than an actual VTuber. Like, the VTubing thing can be anything you want to be, right? Or anything you want it to be. But for me personally, like, I don't know, I hate it when people are like removing themselves entirely just to become their persona, and that's just literally faking a persona. I don't like that. I just really don't like that. It's just be yourself. Cause I'm like, not be yourself and literally being yourself. Just be yourself behind the model. Just, don't fake a persona. Like, you can really be all like uppity with your persona and whatever. If that is whatever, floats your boat, then sure. But other than that, doesn't really, I would rather, like, I prefer a genuine connection with people rather than them being like, oh, I am this and I am that and I am from this place. And it's like, I will figure that out for myself if I want to. I mean, like, when people do that, it feels like they're just selling themselves, which is something that I don't want people to do. You know what I mean? Like, when people are just trying to sell themselves and not just be themselves. Yeah, it's quite something. Again, it depends, like, in case you have to play a certain character, then it makes sense that you try to sell the character then. That makes sense. But when it comes to content creation, which is something entirely different, it is infinitely better to just be themselves. Can you imagine if, for example, Markiplier was actually faking his entire thing the entire time? Like, no, the reason why Markiplier is so big, for example, is because he's the exact same goofball as he is IRL. Again, it's just crazy. The way that I am, again, that's why on stream, like, the way that I am on stream is the exact way that I am IRL, and vice versa, really. I wouldn't want that. I really wouldn't want that, or if people would tune in because I was faking some kind of a persona thing. Like, no. Like, could you imagine me being like so forcefully energetic and all happy and bubbly all the time? Can you imagine that? Like, I don't even know how to do that. How the f*** do you even do that? Of course, it really depends on the person themselves. Like, people can just be very energetic because that is in their nature. And if they are like that IRL and they're the same way on stream, then that's better. Like, if you have your 1-to-1 scale from IRL to on stream, or the other way around, like, that's fine. It's absolutely fine. But if people try to fake it just because it generates more viewership and whatever, then that's so stupid. Eventually, the truth will come out, and then you get in the ass super hard, because people in the online world are vicious. That's why if you keep up with a fake persona, you have to keep remembering being the fake persona. And the moment that fucks up, then oh boy, you're gonna be in a world of shit. But again, like, me personally, I just don't fucking know how to fake a persona, really. Like, how would you even do that? Like, I'm just thinking about it and I'm already tired just thinking about it. Like, how the fuck do you keep that up anyway? Yeah, for example, like, the only role-playing game thing that I have played would be Neverwinter Nights, but even then, I'm not, like, when I play that, like, in that server, like, people are talking, or like setting in chat the actions that they are doing, like, for example, asterisk opens a flask, asterisk, and all that kind of shit, that I'm thinking, I'm not gonna do that. Like, it is so exhausting. That is so much typing work that I'm thinking, yeah, I'm just not gonna do that. For example, if you put me in a D&D scenario, that I'm thinking, like, so that the game master or the dungeon master, whatever, I don't play D&D, that people, or that they are asking like, yeah, you're in this situation, this and that, I will not be like, oh, I am waving my hands around and like doing some incantation and actually like pronouncing some bullshit incantation. But then I'm waving around my staff in this motion like that. No, I'm not gonna do that. It's like, okay, cool. So if I, that, for example, if we take the scenario of Kwon, for example, Kwon is low HP, he's in my party, and the DM is like, yeah, he's about to die, what do you do? That I'm thinking, how about like, that I'm thinking more in the sense of, that they're asking me what to do, that I'm gonna be waving my staff around, that I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, that I'm gonna think, hey, what I would do in that situation is, hey, GM, dungeon master person thing, is it possible for me to just kill Kwon and just resurrect him so he has more HP? Because my healing spells are basically empty. I have no more healing spells. Like, I would rather just, go straight to that rather than, oh, mighty gods in the sky of this goddess and this realm, bestow by healing powers upon this Kwon person. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Just like, hey, DM, GM person, can I kill Kwon to just resurrect him and give him more HP? Like that's literally the shit that I would be saying. Like, please do. Like, I'm not gonna, I can't do that.